Folks, this is Paul LaGrange, and I have my friend with me, Doug Hoffman from NORMIPro. Doug and I met shortly after Hurricane Katrina and Rita, and our paths are very similar, and I love Doug's heart and his passion for promoting good building science. And if you ever listen to us on the radio, if you've seen a lot of our blog postings, we're always promoting indoor air quality, comfort, building durability, energy savings. And Doug's past experience is very similar to mine in the sense that he used to be a builder, just like I did. He's got a lot of experience when it comes to HVAC and comfort and indoor air quality. He and I have collaborated on quite a few projects since Hurricane Katrina, and one of the projects I really like is our outreach to give information out to the listening consumers that are concerned about their indoor air quality, specifically their health and their family's health. So today's no different. You know, we're in the middle of our holiday season. We have a lot more of the holiday season left to go. It's winter time. We're spending more time inside of our houses. So therefore, we want to discuss what options we have to improve indoor air quality so that when we're inside of our home and we're breathing air, it's good, healthy air to breathe for our homes, and it's not making us sick. So Doug, I'm really going to hand this off to you. Let's talk about some of the challenges people have during this time and this season of, you know, Thanksgiving was last week. We met with, you know, I had 70 people at my aunt's house for Thanksgiving. We ate things we don't normally eat, right? You know, I probably didn't sleep as well as I normally would. So my immune system is certainly kind of depleted a little bit. And I know I'm not alone. So there's got to be some other folks out there that experience the same wonderful Thanksgiving that I did that are challenged when it comes to maybe it's allergies or respiratory problems or a scratchy throat or just plain concern about indoor air quality. So talk about that.
Okay, great. Thank you, Paul. I think the interesting thing about this is that we always get this feeling that for some reason people are sicker over the holidays, and we wonder if that's really true. I actually did some research this week and found out that that is actually true. And there are reasons why that happens. Some of it is because we're now all together, which we've not been together maybe all year, but now we've got all the grandkids and the in-laws and everybody in the same house coming from different parts of the country, bringing who knows what with them into our home. And just as you said, we're off our routine. We're not exercising like we typically do. We're not eating the same kind of foods that we normally eat. Fruits and vegetables go away. You know,
more desserts.
That's exactly right. And so what happens is, you're right, our immune system gets suppressed, and then all of a sudden things that didn't bother us before bother us. And so one of the things that we address is the indoor air quality solutions, because indoor air quality is not just about the stuff that's in the air, but it's also about the stuff that's on the surfaces. And so what we talk about is we talk about how can we improve our indoor air quality, not just this time of year, because what's really cool about what we do is, as you suggested, the solutions that we have are ongoing solutions. It's an IAQ management program that you deal with all year round. It just seems as though during the holidays it's especially important for us to focus on what we can do to keep these things away from us. So there's really two ways that bacteria and viruses travel, and one is through the air and the other is on surfaces. And we know about contact transmission. You go to a daycare center and a kid touches a surface and rubs his nose and touches the surface again. Another kid comes and picks it up. Sure enough, all of them have the same thing, you know. And that happens in our houses over the holidays. So that's contact transmission. The other thing is as viruses and bacteria move through the air. Now, we don't think about this much, but bacteria doesn't have wings. It doesn't fly out there, you know, like a little bird. It actually flies or floats on the particles that are in the air, the submicron particles that we can't see. And just like a little magic carpet ride, they're floating around, and if my immune system's a little bit suppressed and I happen to suck that into my lungs, all of a sudden I've got what you've got. So the way we address this is in a holistic way, looking at how to keep the surfaces clean and how to keep the air clean, because we think it's both, not just one or the other. And so we've developed some pretty cool technologies, and we can talk about these if you'd like. An enzyme cleaner to help, all-purpose cleaner to keep the surfaces clean. And then we have an air purification center that's a technology that's a really unique, proactive air purification technology that doesn't just filter the air, but actually goes out into the air and keeps the air and the surfaces clean.
Now, that technology is not only available in a standalone, but also you can add that to your whole house system. I have one in my home.
That's right.
And that multi-cluster ionization, that, boy, it really works very, very well.
Yeah.
So, and you don't even know it's there, but it's working. And that's what I love about it.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And that's what I want, is I want something in the background that I don't hear running.
Yes.
I don't have to see any fancy lights. I just want to know that it's working and that it's doing its job. So this particular technology, and we have a great little video at multiclusterionization.com. You have to spell that out, but multicluster ionization, that explains this technology. It actually won an innovative award, honorable mention, by ASHRAE,
That's
which
phenomenal.
you know is pretty,
That's very difficult.
pretty important
Yes.
stuff.
Yes.
And so having this technology as standalones or as in the air conditioning system is just phenomenal. Just this week we installed some air purification technology into an HVAC system. We put a probe on the return plenum to keep the A coil clean, and then put a probe on the supply side to keep the ductwork clean.
Right.
And then they put a standalone in their bedroom because that was kind of a source problem. And they were so excited in 24 hours about the change in their air quality, knowing that it's not only keeping the air clean that we're breathing, but it's also killing the mold and bacteria and viruses on the surfaces.
So if I had a home that recently flooded, this is something I definitely want to have inside my home. But it's great to have it in every size house. But
Yeah.
if I'm traveling, there's this great little portable unit I can take with me into the hotel room. Or if I'm staying in someone's home, and that's large enough to do, you said 2 bedrooms?
2 bedrooms, yeah, 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment. It'll do up to 1,500 square feet.
That's phenomenal.
So yeah, this little unit, and we have units that are also for, as you said, units that you can take into hotels, to hospital rooms,
Yes.
all the kind of places. It's like I say all the time, you know, the only people who need this are people who breathe. So
I love that. Well, you think about the hospital room is the most cleanest, dangerous room you can ever go to, right?
yeah,
Because they clean it with all these chemicals, but it's also not very clean from a healthy standpoint.
that's
They
right.
think it's clean,
That's
but in
right.
reality, it's not very healthy at all. And I've actually had family in hospitals in the past, when they've come out of the hospital rooms with infections they didn't have gone in.
Yeah.
You know, something
Yeah.
completely different. Now, let's talk about the surface cleaner. Let's talk about the Enzyme Magic.
Sure, this Enzyme Magic is a phenomenal product. This is a hospital-grade enzyme cleaner, and as you know, enzymes are what actually makes oranges rot or apples rot. It's a natural process that actually destroys bacteria and also mold. So this particular technology we put together several years ago, Enzyme Magic. It's a proprietary blend of enzymes, all-purpose, 100% water-based, 100% biodegradable. This is a concentrate, so this
Right.
1 quart will do 5 gallons of ready-to-use product.
That's a lot.
But
Yes.
what's really neat about enzyme cleaners, Paul, is that you can clean the surface just like you would with any kind of all-purpose cleaner, and it's totally non-toxic. So it's not going to be something that anyone's going to react to.
Love that.
In fact, when we first developed this product, we had people complain because they couldn't smell anything. They'd say, how come we can't smell, it doesn't have a smell, can you put an odor in it? And I thought, well, no, not really. We're dealing with people who have allergies. We don't want to
Right.
cover things up with a smell. We don't want it to smell like bleach.
Exactly.
So this enzyme cleaner is just phenomenal. And these two things together, over the holidays, not only would they make a great gift, but the phenomenal thing about this is that these two things together are going to help reduce the possibility of getting sick over the weekend. So you can still eat, you know, you can still eat that baked potato,
Yes.
pecan pie, and
All
all
everything
that
else
great
is the
stuff.
holidays, that's
Yeah,
right.
don't worry so much about your immune system.
So tell us, where can we get more information, or where can we buy the product?
Well, these products can be purchased at Best Living Systems, bestlivingsystems.com. And of course, we have some local distributors here that actually sell product, and they support your
Yes.
your program as well. But bestlivingsystems.com is the place where these are purchased.
So if you already have a favorite at paulshouse.com and you're looking for those HVAC dealers that are actually installing these products and promoting these products, you can certainly go there. You would search your region, you would select indoor air quality specialist or AC and heating, and you would certainly see those folks there. I've used these products and they work very well. I'll promise you, if you try them, you won't be dissatisfied. You could be very happy. In fact, you can start telling all your family and your friends about it because it works that well. Certainly sure you will be happy with its performance and the way it works. I'm always looking for means of not using chemicals inside my homes, and this is the solution. And there are other solutions available at bestlivingsystems.com, even with that website. There are quite a few other products you may be interested in. We talk about them a lot on the radio show on Saturdays on WWL. We also talk about them in our blogs and our Facebook posts. So if you want to go back and look at some of those past postings, you can certainly do that. Doug, I appreciate you being with me today. It's a pleasure. And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. And let's go get some sweet potato casserole.
Oh, I'm ready. Marshmallows on top.
That's right.
Yes.